notice, it is also what we used to term low contrast painting. It was not all that dramatic. Of course, if you don't want any energy in your painting, you certainly don't want any. That never sits on the surface. As soon as that's dry, we cover it. So it sits underneath so that as the painting ages and you're looking at the painting, you find this movement, which gives it a subtle, quiet shift. But that gets the minimalist could accept. Now, I'm not much for isms. Unless they are providing you with the information that your identity can rest on. That's the only ism I'm interested in. And that ism comes from Hoffman. And the reason that he became so valuable to most of us, that's when I started searching for someone to teach me how to organize a painting so that no matter what I did, it had a life. That my ideas had a bridge in which to rest on, but that bridge could change. My idea within that bridge could change from concept to concept, idea from idea, and that was Hoffman. And the guy who taught me that was Valkav Vitlichel.
Who from?
Valkav Vitlichel, probably one of the most important teachers in the country, for one basic reason. He taught in English, which made it a hell of a lot easier for us to understand. Half the people that were studying with Hoffman had better have a translator. The whole concept of push-pull came about because he couldn't say constrict and track. So he said, push, pull, push, pull. Well, it worked, so you can't give the guy any problem. He was a brilliant man. He's considered the foremost art teacher of the 20th century because they mistakenly called what he was doing a theory. Now, theory means that there's no proof. But then, when you look at paintings, all of a sudden you discover the language of Hoffman is coming from the paintings you're looking at. Titian, Rembrandt, Rubens, Veronese, Tintoretto, Picasso, Matisse, Cézanne. All of these painters are echoing the very language that Hoffman gave us. Now, when I first studied with Vit, you couldn't get away with any transparency because he called that a faulty space or a void of no tension. And I, of course, had to disagree with him. So I went about my business. But I did what he told me while I was in his class. Because the thing I always understood is if you're going to learn anything, you have to respect the person you're with. And I certainly respect him. I think he was one of the most generous painters I ever knew. The other thing that minimalists gave us, it gave us a break from overworking canvases. It gave us clarity. My whole generation used terms like stealing ground, which today they call, physics, where you take and destroy something, paint it out. Rittner does it. Titian did it. From moving from that into the pure idea of painting, this whole idea of simplification, of reducing everything to a color and a plane to speak about the world you're looking at, gave us a break, gave us time to settle. Because we knew we weren't going to make any art right away. We could barely get the canvas stretched. So, and when it first came out very strongly in this country, I was doing stick figures, so it was way over my head. So by the time most of us started to develop what is the language of the 21st century abstractions, minimalism isn't it, gestural art isn't it, reacting or reactionary art is decoration. So what are we after? Well, we found out. The minimalists began to give us basically an organization of large and small, pure and cut tones on a surface that spoke about everything.